And then we have this coupler. Gotta go with the old screw method. Gravity is cool. It's raining again today, so no excavator work. It's been raining for a week straight. It's been annoying. Since it's raining today, we're gonna go through the attachments that I bought. We're gonna add the quick coupler, see how that goes on. I haven't cleaned anything yet. Realistically, probably would have been better to put the coupler on when this was brand new instead of everything's loose, new. Probably come out easier, but hopefully it's still gonna be fine. Just wanted to make a video on what it can do out of the box. That's why I didn't change the attachments right away. And I was anxious to use it because it's fun. So the attachments I bought. Let's go over the quick coupler first. Well, first I bought these extra pins on Amazon, just in case I needed them, which it turned out I did, because the Rake didn't come with any, I don't think. And then we have this coupler. Came out to the garage and measured it a couple of times just to make sure it would fit before I bought it, because you never know. It's plastic though, which I'm pretty sure that's gonna fit. How does that go on them? Does it go on like that? And that's really the only way. It's not gonna go on like that. It's gotta go on like that. Hopefully it's gonna fit. This did come with the pins, so that's good. I'll put this back in the box over there for now. The next thing I bought was a good large 30-some inch grading bucket. Probably about 50, 60 pounds, maybe a little heavier. This did come with the pins, so that's good. About $200 some on Amazon. I didn't get the tooth one because if I'm digging, I bought a rake where I have this trench bucket that already comes on it. It's probably gonna be better for grading without the teeth on it. We'll put this back in the box. Then we have this rake, which I haven't opened yet, so we'll see what it comes with. Find something to open that with. Gotta go with the old screw method. So we have this, it comes packaged. Oh, it does come with the pins, nice. Look, I bought pretty much the cheapest one on Walmart.com because Amazon didn't really have any good ones that can ship relatively quickly. And they were more expensive on Amazon, so I got this from Walmart. Seems pretty good. This is gonna be to rake my driveway, get all the ruts out, and then go over with maybe a plate compactor. I'm surprised that this came packaged better than the grading bucket, because the grading bucket is a lot heavier and bigger, and it's just a cardboard box. And in here, they put a thin sheet of plywood. That's pretty cool. And I didn't have any impact sockets that were big enough for this. So I ended up buying some off of Amazon right here. I think these were 20 bucks. I didn't know exactly what size it was, so they're out of order. The reason why is when I opened up the box, this wasn't lashed in and it was facing downward. I didn't have any shoes on and it hurt when 2 or 3 of these fell on it. I do like that these do come in plastic packaging because they always get oily. It kind of sucks to have to take those off, and then we'll see what size these bolts are for the pins. Look at all that oil. And these are drenched in oil. I don't think that's it. Maybe something a little bit smaller. Too loose though. There we go. That's the right one. So this is a 34. Something about, I think I should move the bucket down so when I pull those pins out, it just doesn't swing down and fall off. It's just the center of gravity is cool. All right, so let's move this stuff out of the way. We're gonna take these 2 off. Oh no, we're fine. So we got those off. Put these down right here so I can find them later. Not that I'm gonna lose them, they're so huge. So I don't have a big enough punch that I can find offhand. I do have these, which I never opened, from Advanced Autos. So we'll just take this and See, that is why I lowered the bucket. That's about to put my foot. There we go. Now we take this high grade toolbox and put it right underneath. Hopefully if it falls the other way. Bucket falls out. High grade toolbox, catch it. There we go. It'd be easier to clean this attachment with it off. Move that out of the way. We'll put this over here. Looking at the Amazon page I bought it from, there's a video. Which way do they have this put on? It goes on like that. So if it's not an AI video, which it doesn't look like one, I think that's the proper way to put it on. So we'll leave that like that. And we're gonna take these nuts off and put them in the box it came with for now. And then for the locking tips there, these look like decent pins. That's not like an actual bolt head. So we'll take these out. Put these on this high grade toolbox for now. This up. Seems like it's gonna fit well. Put this first pin in and we'll go from there. Make sure this side is lined up, and it's not. That lined up a little bit more. Guess what I'm gonna try to use? This high grade toolbox. So that's not really lining up where I want it to. I think I need to loosen this. I want to use a 34. There we go. That's all I need to do. Just lightly loosen it on this side. We're gonna go down and get this to fit on through. We want to line this up nicely, just like that. And it looks good. Where's the pin now? We're gonna put the pin on through. Oh, that just goes in real nice. Oh, so much better than the other one. This top one did not want to go in. Let's tighten these up a little bit more. Tighten this back up. Okay, so that's good. Now we're going to use a good old impact. Everything's tight. So we got it on. That wasn't too bad. You need a punch. I recommend probably a bigger, stronger one than this pin punch that I was using. However, it did line up, so this is all you got. That's all you got. Next, we're gonna try put each one of these attachments on and see if they all work. So we got the quick coupler on. A lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. The back pin just need a little bit more force to knock that out with the punch. You do have to loosen this back bolt, so you can swing this up so it lines up with the coupler. But once you put those in, just impact them back on and we should be good to go. Now I got these 3 attachments. I have the toothless grading bucket, I have the trench bucket that came with it, and I have the rake that I bought from Walmart because Amazon was too much and took too long to ship. We're gonna put them on, make sure they fit, see what they look like, and then we'll test it another day when it's not raining. What I'm gonna put on first is the question. To get this on, we adjust the back bolt with a 21 millimeter and so we'll just see if that is enough. Not quite. So then we put it back up like that. And we'll just tighten it like that. All right, so it's on. I don't know how tight these are supposed to be be honest, but I don't think it's going anywhere. But it's on. We're gonna start this up and just move it, see how it lines up with the first attachment though. Let's see. So if you see here, it is catching on the tip. Probably really won't be using the thumb as much with this rake. So we're actually gonna just time it to see how quickly I can take an attachment off and put one on. First though, I need to tighten these. We're gonna go with the grading bucket, which is it that? I don't know, it might be the heaviest one here, but so both of those are tight. We're gonna use my impact instead of the ratchet. Pull out the timer. So let's see. Loosen this. Take this back bolt. Is that loose enough? That's not loose enough yet. Now I know some people with skills will just put the bucket on the ground so they don't ruin their back and then put it back up on here. But we're gonna be stupid and see if we can get this up here. Pure strength. So we got that. Now, tighten this. Okay. That was easy. What was the time? So a minute and 43 seconds. I feel like starting this up, getting into position, maneuvering it down onto the sling would take way longer than that, so probably just quicker to do it yourself and just attach it on there. Let's see how this performs. Lines up well with the thumb. So that's the bucket, the grading bucket. There is some play in it. It seems looser than it would be if it was directly bolted onto the excavator, but for being able to change attachments in under 2 minutes, it's not bad. All right, we're gonna put the trenching bucket on next. Make sure everything lines up with the thumb and at least it can hold me. We're gonna time this too, just for the heck of it. Let's see how long it takes me to get this bucket off, put the trench bucket on, time it again, just out of curiosity. So it was 1 minute and 43 seconds for the last one. Can we beat that time? Probably. So I'm gonna start this, put this down over here. Let's loosen it. No fair, I didn't loosen it enough. Put this one. I guess if you don't want to get dirty, easier to do this. And then, what was the time? All right, 1 minute 30 seconds. All right, now we're just gonna make sure everything lines up with the thumb. That works. So finished getting the quick coupler on. The tools I needed was a pin punch, hammer, 34mm socket, 21mm socket, and of course the impact. It took me a little longer since I was trying to film this. Probably get this done 20-30 minutes. Where I got hung up was on this pin right here. I just wasn't hitting it hard enough. I was just needing more force on it. But it takes me about 1:30 to change the attachments compared to if you didn't have the quick coupler. It'd probably take about 20-30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes if you're used to changing them on your own. So it's probably worth it. I haven't tested it out to see if it's strong enough or it's not going to break. It's heavy duty steel. I think it should be fine. The only problem with the attachments I had was the rake didn't line up with the thumb, which is unfortunate. I'll just have to be more careful with that, or if I can bend something. Let me know what else you would want to see me do on the excavator. I'm going to have more videos coming soon. This next weekend I'm going to be using it a lot, and I'll post a video. Probably actually be doing some digging instead of just clearing some brush on the hill. If you like this kind of stuff, on my new channel, subscribe. It's been fun so far. I'm going to continue to post videos regardless, so just keep watching. I'm going to do some fun stuff with it.